Before we start this video, thank you to the members of the channel. What is up, boys? In this video, I'm going to be giving you my raw reaction and thoughts on the brand new Thomas and Friends reboot. No cuts, no nothing. I'll probably mess up, but I'll do my best to thoroughly and efficiently explain my thoughts on this reboot. So, first off, do I think this reboot reveal and at least this quick teaser footage of that we have is bad? Do I think it's bad? I so far am not going to say it's bad, simply because I am waiting to see how the writing is in the show, how the voice actors are. Are these engines going to sound like literal babies? Because if the writing is good and the characters sound normal and they don't sound like babies, then I can deal with and excuse some of the things such as bouncing, the gesturing, the rapid movements. Basically, the engine's not actually acting like steam engines because that has become very popular in Thomas and Friends nowadays. This is a talking train show and they don't even act like trains. So if the writing is good and the voice actors are good, then I can start to excuse some of those issues and then I can sit down and enjoy it, make videos on it, etc. But if we do get really bad voice actors, like the CGI series, or the engines just sound like babies, and then we have also very dumb writing and poor stories, well, then that's a whole totally different story. I'm really not going to like it. I can enjoy some of the visuals and see what is returning in the reboot and find that fun and buy the merchandise and everything, but it doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy the show. But overall, that's kind of just a what if scenario. What we have right now is this image of Thomas, this video of Thomas puffing around the corner, and we see him gesturing from side to side. We see how he actually looks, outside of the promotional images and the renders and the stills. So this is what the TV series will look like. First off, they went all out on the scenery. That is for sure. There is no lack of scenery on the side of the tracks, whether it's the grass, the rocks, the gravel, the tracks itself, all the trees. So the scenery itself, I like how warm and bright the show is. I felt like the CGI era was very, very dull and kind of hard to look at. So at least this is bright and has warm colors, very rich colors. So it's going to be easy to look at. I'm excited to see what other locations look like, such as Brendam Docks, which we know is obviously confirmed. It's in a motorized set, so we're going to be seeing Cranky in Brendam Docks. Tidmouth Sheds. I wonder if there's going to be a narrator. I wonder if some other voice actors are going to be returning. Someone in the comment section said Neil Crone as Gordon. Oh, by the way, guys. Before I get any further into this video, let me know your thoughts. Full reactions and full thoughts on the reboot down below in the comment section. Just let me know in your comment. This is for the live stream, because tonight live on stream I will be live on the second channel talking about the reboot, going over everything, talking with you guys, chatting, answering questions, so I can come back to this comment section and read through all of your reactions and thoughts live on stream. So drop comments in the comment section down below and I will read through them live on stream and we will all talk about your opinions on the new reboot. But actually talking about Thomas, some small changes we can see with Thomas. First off, the side rods seem to be animated just a bit differently, or it's his wheels. His number one is significantly bigger. I also feel like they made his whistle bigger as well. They made it taller. Or maybe it's just the animation and the lighting, but there looks like there was some small changes done to Thomas with the sizes of some details or the thickness of the side rods. Maybe it is. Or the side rods are a much darker color, actually. I do like how the steam looks out of the engines, the smoke and the puff and the steam out of the funnel. But talking about Thomas's face in general, I will say Thomas's face actually looks worse in this video than it does on the renders and photos and promotional images. So I'm hoping that the characters and locations and animations carry over well into the actual episodes. And so I just hope that these engines don't look worse in the series itself. I hope they look as good as they do in the promotional images. We'll see. We'll see how the other engines look. I mean, we have to wait for Edward. We don't even know what Edward looks like yet. Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, and Toby. Again, we don't know the full list of locations either. We have other characters such as Scruffy returning. How are they going to make Scruffy look? Are there going to be other visible changes to other main engines? Speaking of main engines, we do have our main cast fully revealed. Thomas, Percy, and Rosie. So it's interesting that they put Rosie as the new main character, probably because they kicked out Nia. Mattel is clearly moving away from everything Big World, Big Adventures, and All Engines Go because it flat out failed, and I'm glad they recognize that. Now, what's funny about this reboot is that Mattel in the article basically said that they decided to go to preschoolers and parents to decide on what they connected with most and what they wanted most, and this is what they came up with. And clearly, it's something very bright and flashy, and there's always something moving on screen, which is why the engine is. You can see Thomas looking at the camera, gesturing, and then he looks down and zooms forward like a race car. Yeah, you just saw it there. So I mean, I definitely do not like that. That is not good. That's not how a train operates at all. But it's interesting Mattel went to literal parents and preschoolers to dictate how this reboot would look. And they also said the reboot will pay homage to Thomas's roots. It said that Thomas is going back to its roots. So I really hope that happens. I wonder how long the episodes will be. If you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, I don't even know how long All Engines Go episodes were off the top of my head. Were they like 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes? Who knows? Will these episodes be 5 minutes, 7, 10? Who knows? Or will they be more than 10? I have no idea. Will there be an engine roll call? Will we have a brand new intro? Will there be a windmill in the intro like the OG one? Are we going back to more? Is Thomas going to be the narrator? Is Thomas going to be in the introduction talking to the camera, talking to the audience like in this shot here? And then we zoom into the episode. Will the narrator speak most of the episode like in the classic series? We have no idea how much of a role those things will play in these episodes in the new reboot, but it's also interesting to see all the fans saying, well, it's better than All Engines Go, so it's automatically good. I don't think we should have that attitude. I don't think you should be thinking like that because, I mean, if the writing is really bad and childish, and I know we're not the demographic target audience, but it doesn't mean you have to write dumb stories and dumb characters for kids. Kids are not that dumb. Kids are smarter than you think, and they want a TV show that does not talk down to them. Now, again, Mattel has rebooted the brand how many times? So they have felt confident in their reboots before, and they have failed drastically like 3 times. So we'll see how this one does. We'll see how this one performs. I can guarantee you the toys will perform very well compared to the last 2 reboots. I am buying all the toys, reviewing everything on my channel. I'm sure everyone watching will probably buy the toys as well. But there's a lot of promise with this reboot. Just got to wait and see what the writing is like, what the characters sound like, how the episodes are structured. Is the reboot just going to be dumb and brain dead? We'll see. We'll just have to see how true that article is. Thomas pays homage to its roots, goes back to its roots. We'll see if Mattel is lying with that one. Anyways, those are just kind of my initial thoughts on the reboot and this clip and the promotional images. So let me know your thoughts down below. I will read them on stream if there's a lot of people leaving their reactions in the comments. But I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.